Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to draw a face quick and easy. It should take about 5 minutes. So all you need is a pencil and an eraser. Let's get to it. Okay guys, so when it comes to drawing the face, I always like to start with a nice little guideline right here. Just something rough, something like this. This guideline is to mark the eyes. This guideline is to roughly mark where the mouth is, and this is roughly where the chin is. And so, me personally, I always like to start with putting the eyes in, mostly just because the eyes are the heart of the soul, right? And often, you want with art, you want to feel it, you want to feel your emotion in it, you want to put everything into it. So, the eyes are the key. Eyes are the key. This is the thing that will bring out your art. So I'm just making a rough kind of almond-like shape. That's usually my go-to shape for an eye, but eyes have all kinds of different shapes. I want this this character to be quite serious looking, quite menacing. So have quite a masculine looking face. So it'll be a man I'm drawing. This is roughly where the nose is. Usually for the nose, I only mark it like this. I only give it like slight hint of a nose, I guess you could say. Just a slight hint. Then the mouth is right here. Just like this. I like to do like a little bat or a little bird kind of shape, like a bird flying towards you. You know, I like to hint at the lower lip. Depends like what the character, if you want them to have big lips or thin lips, or just hint at it. A lot of cartoon drawing has that. Then I'm kind of hinting at the face. Kind of hinting at it right here. This is just what is building the face. We're just building the face up right now. You know, so there we go. We're just building the face up. Just building it up. Alright, so I just had to correct the jawline. I'm trying to make this face quite sharp and quite angular, so, you know, quite expressive also. Obviously, you know, this is art, so I like to make it quite expressive and quite fun. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect, 100% human proportions, unless that's what you're going for. But for this, we're aiming to make it very artistic. We're aiming to have it, this is supposed to be fun, and, you know, this is how you make your art style, guys. This is how you find your art style, you know, so, boom. And honestly, probably my most favorite part of this is the hair. I love drawing hair, as the hair can be so expressive and so show so many layers to the character. You know, so for this character, you know, he has quite a strong neck, a prominent jawline. Maybe we'll give him kind of a longish, you know, maybe like a mullet kind of hairstyle. You know, so see, just like that, just like that. You see that very quick. You know, make sure that you put in the hairline, you know, quite rough. You know, hairlines aren't perfect in real life. So in your drawing, you can make it perfect if you want, but I suggest making it quite rough and, you know, elusive. Here we go. Looks like he's straight out of an 80s movie, 80s comic book. And then this is where we start with a bit of shading. There's usually always shading under the jawline or under the neck. So those are some key areas to remember. Under the neck, the cheekbones usually have shading if they have prominent, quite sharp cheekbones. I like to add shading under the eyes. It can give kind of a mysterious, or, you know, bags under the eyes, like the character's been through quite a lot. There's often shading by the hairline and stuff like that. And, you know, inside of the nose right here is a common spot, or under the nose right here, and under the chin or lip, you know, it's quite a common spot. You know, these are just general areas, but you can use a reference and, you know, we'll show the areas of shading that you think matter. Ears are kind of hidden right here, so there's just a hint of ears, you know, because the hair is long, and there's no reason to really worry about it too much. Stuff like that, so perfect. Kind of shading where the flow of the hairs will be. Just giving it that volume, giving it that, there we go. Giving it that illusion of layering, illusion of volume. Just do the darkness and lines. Just like that, straight out of an 80s book. There we go. And this is, there we go. Now maybe I'll add a little booze on him. There we go, a little texture. Then boom, perfect. You can use your finger now to smudge it a little bit. You know, this will blend the areas, you know. This is all up to you. I just do this like a little bit. I feel like I like it with my style, but some people don't like smudging, so it's all up to you. You are the creator of your art. You are the creator of your reality. You are the captain of your destiny, so that's usually what I like to do. Then just take your eraser. Use the eraser to highlight important details. I always like to erase the white in the eyes. I feel like that always brings the eyes to life. A little bit here, a little bit here, you know. However, I feel like there should be some highlights. You can define this part a little bit better. There we go. Sorry, just blowing that off. Define this a little bit better. A little highlight on the nose. There we go. Yeah, I think this is. Let me just munch this up a bit. And then, there we go. Little highlights in the hair. Little highlight in the hair. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, tell me how you guys like this video. And good luck. Good luck.